to administer an election? So Cleo feels the district has to stand for yet another term, or will we have time to do what's necessary?
We don't know. The Supreme Court could rule tomorrow, they won't. Or they could rule at the last week of June, which will be too late, likely too late. But it's also likely they were informed, and I want to commend the Secretary of State, Nancy Landry, on her brief that she filed with the Supreme Court that detailed the election schedule problem that we have. And by doing that, the Supreme Court knows that there's an urgency. It's a very important issue, but there's also an urgency of practical right of voters to vote in constitutional structures that's upon them. And if we can and I think we've got more than a 50% chance that we're going to get a ruling out of them by the 1st of December. And not that they have to, but I think if you think of all the emergency items that have been recently going to the Supreme Court, they get to the Supreme Court, they're big issues, but they know what their time frame is. They know I've got to make a decision by this date because we're ruling about law in the real world. I think they will honor and recognize Louisiana's schedule